Yeah, they need to be light enough to fly, but they're also physically much bigger.
But have you
So
seen like an eagle like in
yes,
person?
eagles are huge. I have seen an eagle in person. They're very big. Yes, an eagle is heavier than most rats. Not all rats though. If you've ever been to New York, I heard they have rats the size of alligators there.
Yeah, I've seen them. Besides the alligators, I wrestled one. I'm Florida man. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Okay,
obligated. I was like,
this
this
next
is
game, we got another Zetterburn on stage versus a Clairen, and you know Clairen's got a lot of great options to deal with Zetterburn's recovery. One of the big things is when you hit Zetter and then he techs the wall, up tilt covers basically almost all of the things he can do immediately after that. Specifically turnaround up tilt. So we'll see if that is what we're gonna see here. But for now, Zetter's been the one who's been controlling the pace of the game.
When I was told that for the first time, I like didn't believe it like until I like had to like watch for it. I was like, you could just tech and then you're like really low, right? You're like a little bit below the ledge. Like there's no way up tilt catches that. Apparently it does. And
Yeah, it covers like everything.
you're totally right. Oh, here we go.
I like that.
Three tippers in a row. Oh, fourth just barely misses, but still off stage.
Yeah, should be able to just get one more hit. And yeah, the neutral air tipper right at the bottom. Such a great, long-lasting. I don't know. I don't know if you could. I don't know if you could tech that one. Maybe you could SDI in attack that one, possibly. But the position it was in, it looked tough. And the other thing is about tippers is they're a little bit harder to tech sometimes because you don't know if you're gonna get the tipper or not the tipper, so you sometimes have to delay the tech a little.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me. I'm pretty good at teching, but I miss most of my tipper techs.
Yep.
It's just my like inbuilt like fighting game timing is just sent off.
Right. And you're just so practiced against teching immediately when the hit happens, as opposed to delaying it a tiny
Like
bit.
it's sort of like a Dark Souls problem, right? It's like the move is just a little bit too slow, so you dodge a little bit too early.
You like totally can react, but you just don't. And yeah, they're back for F strong. Yeah, this stage, a great starter stage. One of the counter picks for both of these characters. So. Not surprised.
Yeah, it's sort of like picking someone to rock wall in this matchup because it's like it's good for both characters. You're just choosing violence, right? Like going to the stage, and it's like okay, it's gonna be violence for both people.
It usually means you want to scrap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just low hit of the fair, but great anti-air with the forward tilt. Now trying to tech chase on the platform with the dare. Does get the tipper, but that means there's no follow-up. And
Sapphire in a really bad spot here. That down
nice.
air tipper is absolutely going to close it out. No options there for SapphireGD. What a great finishing combo there. I really like that option. What was the tilt they did into the
reverse up tilt?
It was the reverse up tilt. Yeah, and it wasn't a tipper up tilt. It was just a reverse up tilt, and it was the perfect percent for that. What a clean combo. Clairen's kind of the character that like it's really all about like how clean their combos, right? Because like played optimally, like there's usually something really nasty you can do, but it's really just matters like what hit you get, what percent, what character you're playing against. And it can be tough, but these top tier Clairens, they have it down, as you saw.
Shout out Run Gunshoe. My man hits the nastiest confirms I've ever seen in my life. But speaking of nasty confirms, almost just a hair off on that. It's a little too late, but nice parry, no punish. Tried to get the tipper F strong. Now it's back to a neutral game. Let's get a little two-piece hit off stage. What do you think about this this pick for Zetterburn?
That's literally what I've been thinking about for the past like 20 seconds. And I'm like, what is this combo? Like, I'm trying to understand it. I mean, it gives you a lot of like space on stage, but it kind of ruins. I mean, okay, there we go. That's the reverse fair from off stage, gonna get the kill. And that down strong immediately, getting the kill back. It gives you a lot of space
fairly reliant on the wall.
Is that it? Right? Like, I mean, both of these characters kind of are, right?
Yeah.
Which is kind of the idea. I think the idea is that they know that also Clairen is reliant on the wall. But I agree with you. I feel like the reason that we joke about Zetter's recovery actually being pretty good is because they can always make it to the wall, right? Like, it feels like they have a lot of ways to get to the wall. But obviously, that just all goes out the window on the stage.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I understand it. I understand it a little bit here.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have the option to side view the wall. Sure. If you're confident that it's going to be more impactful for your opponent than you, then great.
Yep, and a little bit too high of a fireball. The parry gets punished out for it. But and misses the waveland on, but still keeping the edge guard going. Nair hits the wrong direction, but who cares? We combo it.
Plenty of time there to react. That Nair, yeah, it was hit in the most recent patch, but it's still such a great tool. Combos, kills, does everything basically. Good job that reverse neutral be fighting off of the ledge. Got another really close to even game. I mean, like, obviously Clairen can die here, but we've seen how explosive PiggyG can be off of one hit with one string, so they're totally not out of it here. Oh, that sweet spot fair is going to do it then.
Yeah, I think I was very impressed by Piggy's combos in that game. There was a lot of just like full carry across stage, do like 70-80%. But you know, just the matter of fact was just finding that killing blow a little bit easier for Zetter. Zetter was able to get a lot of just like touches off stage in the right spot, and just the way that the platform ended up working out worked super well for Sapphire. But now we're into this next game here on Julesville.
It really was
this could be.
Pick, right? Like
what? It definitely felt like the stage pick was really impactful.
It actually worked out. Like, that shows how much I know, because I was like really curious about it, and it just worked out really well for Sapphire. So, you know, these players, they're better than us. They know what they're doing.
It's really funny because I think that both both Hyperborean Harbor and Air Armada used to be considered like just unplayable stages for Zetterburn. And then now I think both of them are like pretty regularly picked as counter picks for Zetterburn. Just the way things have gone.
Wow, what a sequence into that Tipper F strong. Yeah, no, it kind of feels like, I hate to return to this over and over again, but it kind of feels like anytime you think about Zetterburn, like, oh, Zetterburn can't do this. Well, Zetterburn actually can do anything.
Whatever
right?
he damn well pleases.
Yeah, like it's like, oh, like, you know, on Hyperborean Harbor, it's like, oh, well, you know, maybe the side blast zones are too big. You can't kill off the side. Well, you know, we can kill off the top like really consistently too, right? Like he kind of just has, you know, tools for a lot of situations. And so yeah, he can. You know, if you're used to the stage and you've like practiced on it, like you can make a lot of things work.
Yep. Nice counter hit there, and
suddenly that just kills.
Yep, that's the mind control moment. Sometimes your opponent doesn't hit any buttons, and they're like, oh, I guess I probably should have downbeat to the ledge.
Have you thought about going to the wall?
Nope.
Okay. Well, that for whatever reason, that means PiggyG is going to be up a stock here, and they're getting something started. Maybe trying to run with the lead.
Yeah. Such a good position to be in when you're ahead. But Zetter can just find that up strong, and yeah, that's what he does best.
Despite everything, the game is very close to even again. Yeah, PiggyG trying to find the sequence that's going to get the kill. Does get the,
great floor hug into a huge combo back here. Tries to go for doesn't go for the tipper.
I love the drift into the ledge there, confusing Sapphire a little bit. The neutral here oh my god, the neutral from Piggy was incredible. You saw how confused Sapphire was. They like ran up, and like the little like extra dash dance that Piggy did just kind of like made Sapphire freeze for a second, and that extra hesitation moment just was what got the confirm into the kill started for Piggy.
Piggy was really so well against the ranges of Zetter there. A lot of times just dancing in and out of that position where it normally he's like, all right, I can shine, or I can shine or grab her down tilt here, and just being just outside of that range. Anytime Sapphire swung, just hit with a fast move, down tilt, forward tilt, or that time up tilt. Very nice.
Yeah, a very clutch end of that game there from PiggyG. So
me personally, I wanted to see the up strong though. Tipper up air to tipper up strong. I mean, that's the Larry. That's cool.
It's cool. That's cool. I agree. Yeah, 2-1 here for PiggyG. Up on against SapphireGD here in winner semis.
These reverse up tilts from Piggy have been so good in the corner every single time you hit them. I'm always scared for Sapphire's life.
You should be scared. Remember what happened in that game on Forest? Like one up tilt and you get down aired off stage and die.
Oh. Doesn't get the tipper, so no full follow up. But the cross up forward strong.
Okay.
Sometimes it goes. Yeah, but good for 4B counterplay using that floor hug to get a down tilt out. But yeah, just off stage with the tipper, and now relatively even. Ready to go for the cowling there, but just charged a hair too long, and now we're back on stage. But I mean, this is just really good edge control by Sapphire. Although still letting the combo drop, and suddenly turns it around here.
Oh, into the down air off stage. Anything you can get? No, just the side B. Still
Yeah,
going.
that was
though.
tipper. You could have followed up. Oh, no tipper! Spot dodge, interesting choice. I like that option.
Okay, finally gets the tipper last hit of fair. What's the option here? The down tilt just catching him into the neutral B. No, not quite.
Could have got the ledge.
Oh, there we
That
go.
time.
Second time's the charm.
Nice.
We got the neutral B tipper
dang.
charge off stage. Okay, it doesn't matter. You got it. You
Yeah,
got
no.
up strong.
Hey, but I mean, huge sequence to come back into that game. Or Piggy.
Yeah, I mean, it's even again. Once Piggy like starts getting some momentum in these games, like he seems like an extremely momentum-based player. Like with a little bit of momentum, Piggy kind of goes off. Here we go, we're getting something started again.
Nice. Okay.
Like the down air at his advantage.
Got double. Makes that up again, but not gonna get the full. Oh, okay, never mind. Just resets again. And so many times it feels like Piggy drops the combo and then just throws out another move and just covers whatever Sapphire did after it, and not reacting to that in time to go out for it, but still keeping the edge guard going as he goes for the
Up tilt, down air, down strong. Not quite gonna get the kill, but I love
That'll
it.
do it,
There we
right?
go. That's gonna be it with the parry side B.
wanted an F strong too, just for good measure, but yeah, the side B will do it.
Oh man, and you saw right before then it was that that up tilt again starter that just kind of gets everything working for PiggyG. It was the up tilt into the down air tipper into the down strong, which almost killed, but put so much. It could have killed. Yeah, put so much percent on Sapphire and put him in such a bad spot that he came down kind of like a panic option and got parried and killed. Yeah, I mean, just great combos from PiggyG and taking the set on Sapphire.